So I'm getting about 10, 15, even 20 leads per day. My FERT guy didn't work out. He just went downhill.
Today I'm doing some weed sprays, fertilizers, and line applications and moss applications.
All right, I'm gonna email this over to Dominic. You'll get a text and an email. You folks can preview it. If you'd like to accept it, you can accept it on your end. So if you own a landscape company, marketing is key to scaling and growing your business. You can obviously rely on word of mouth. Referrals are big. A Google page helps. But to really scale and grow the business, you have to market aggressively. And with Ready Business Systems and 855 RI Lawns, we're aggressive marketers. We do all of our marketing in-house. And right now we're running Facebook ads, Google ads. We have somebody, Melissa, an admin, who's trolling town groups. She's responding to people looking for landscapers. I have the guys, each team is putting out 5 yard signs per day. 5 crews or 6 crews, we're putting out between 25 and 30 yard signs per day. We had a billboard down in South Kingstown, and it was on Route 1. Although it's tough to track the lead source on that, although one lead did come in from the billboard, I was anticipating a bit more, but it lets people know we mean business, and it certainly looks cool. So I'm sure we got more leads from it. So we're always looking for ways to get new clients, and we're just actively and aggressively marketing. So I'm getting about 10, 15, even 20 leads per day. I'm up to my neck in estimates, but to really scale the business and keep the guys busy, this is what we have to do. So my advice to you is, if you want to scale the business, there's a couple of things that you can do organically that are low cost, low effort, but add huge value, like yard signs, door hangers. You control town groups. If you have a Facebook page for your business, I suggest you create a personal page for it. But all these things sort of work together in tandem, and to spread your brand awareness. But all these things work together to scale and grow the business to eventually over $1 million. So I wish you the best of luck. So today we have a blast from the past. We have Chris, who was with us last year. Chris took on another job this year, but he's back to help us part-time.
What's going on,
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good,
you got the sweatshirt and the hat? You kept it?
Still got the whole gear.
Yeah, excellent, man. Great. Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, man, you too.
Glad you're here.
Loading up. I'm not sure what we're doing today. I'm pretty sure it was aerations. He was just telling me, so I just loaded up a bunch of seed. Got the pusher in there.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, stinger's out. I'm gonna drive it over.
It's like riding a bike, bro.
Try it, man.
Yep. Excellent, man. I can certainly use a hand.
Yeah.
My FERT guy didn't work out.
Yeah.
He just went downhill. He went from hero to zero. He was Employee of the Month in August, and then he went to Aruba, and he just fucking went off the deep end. Getting complaints, parked on a guy's lawn, was aerating like half the lawns. People were calling him out on it.
Got too lazy.
So I've got a bunch of FERTs and weed sprays on for today from me. I'll transfer them over to Orange Team U, and I may add some aeration overseeding. But let me put the list together. Yeah. It's a hodgepodge.
Yeah, all right.
Cool, man. Any questions?
No, I mean, he showed me how the truck works, with the lift. Am I solo today?
You're solo.
Okay, I'm solo today?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, man.
You like the truck?
It's all right.
Yeah.
I missed the pickup truck.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's its own like entity. It's like a room, just driving a room full of fertilizer and supplies and.
Yeah.
How many jobs they got you doing today?
Today I'm doing some weed sprays, fertilizers, and line applications and moss applications. So moss control. That's pretty much it today. Kind of a mixture of everything going on. Sometimes we'll do all this on top of aeration and overseeding. Depends on what the route's looking like.
The only question I had is, when we've done the fall cleanup, we've had, I think last year, I don't remember who did it, and they just did it in December. And we've had other ones that have done 2 pickups to make it a little bit easier.
Sure.
How do you do your fall cleanup?
Typically, we offer. Most people want a one-time service, but we do offer an optional early visit. So last year, for all those people who didn't have the early visit, I sent an email saying, "Hey, I recommend you get an optional early visit," and like 20 or 25 people bid on that. So a lot of people did get the early visit last year, and I think you're spot on. I think it makes sense to do that. All right, I'm gonna email this over to Dominic. You'll get a text and an email. You folks can preview it. If you'd like to accept it, you can accept it on your end. Or any questions, Denise, you can call me back here anytime. Yeah, of course. Seashell installation. Install 2 boxwood shrubs to the left side of the front of the house. So 2 boxwoods here. And 1 boxwood on the right side of the house. So evergreen and 1 boxwood. You'll see that the space is bigger than this one.
That's going in the garden beds.
Yep. Sweet. That's the project.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we had a lead from Woonsocket, and Woonsocket is in the extreme right-hand portion of the state. It's an area that I typically don't do business in, and when I get leads there, I go out of my way to not get to them because it's far. It's a city for the most part. There's not much money in Woonsocket. It's a great area, believe me. It's beautiful. They have French culture there, nice architecture, but it's just not an area that I wanna be in. So this client called from Woonsocket, and she seemed really nice. So I took her lead, and she has this condo association house, and she was looking for suggestions about how to improve the property. So I suggested, number 1, maybe we should move those trees, create a garden bed in the front. She asked for low maintenance plantings, so I suggested boxwoods, which are evergreen. They stay green all year long. They don't flower, and there's really no need to have to cut them back in the fall or the winter. And they probably just need like maybe 1 or 2 routine trimming visits per year. So she also asked for some ground cover on the left side of the house. So Anthony and I batted around a bunch of different options for that, and we settled on Pachysandra. And Pachysandra is a nice green ground cover, and it can grow pretty thick, and it can cover usually areas in front of homes, and it's somewhat ornamental. Personally, I don't like it. I wouldn't put it on my property, but I think it'll work well on the left side of that house. So we chose Pachysandra, and you have to plant those fairly close together for it to really cover the ground. So Anthony had grabbed 16 plants from the vendor, and we're going to install the 16 plants of Pachysandra on the left side of the house. So that's what we came up with, that in addition to seashells. And we just went over the details here with Anthony, and he's going to relay those those details to Efren, our project manager. And who knows, maybe we'll get some more work in Woonsocket.